Hey, my brothers and sisters out there. I have a question. You know, Father's Day just passed. One of the worst holidays ever. I can't stand Father's Day. And not because I don't like my daddy or I got those issues. It's because it is women out here that is just waiting and waiting for this day. So y'all can get on Facebook and YouTube and everywhere else to complain about the raggedy baby daddies y'all chose. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And I'm necessarily not gonna say y'all, I'm gonna say we, but I don't complain about it. When I was younger, I did. I used to get on Facebook and or couldn't wait to tell somebody about how raggedy my baby daddy was or how I felt this and how I felt that. But yet not only did I have one child by this man, I had two. Not one, two. But yet and still, I went on and on about what he don't do, how I got to struggle, get up, work 2 jobs, and tired, and this, that, and other. Not one time did I say, you know what? I see when we both didn't know what we was doing, we got a baby, you decided to do whatever it is that you decided to do. Now, before women get on here and then report me to Derek about whatever, about the, men ain't. Well, we know they ain't. But when is women gonna be important to themselves where you decide what? Because you carry the baby. We as women, we carry the baby. We spend 9 months with the baby. We deliver the baby. We do that. So when is it gonna be the decision to be like, you know what? How about I not have unprotected sex or I stay on birth control till I find somebody that has proven to me that we can raise children together. And you know what? Sometimes it's not about the relationship. Some people can be together 10 years and then they grow apart. It's not that they bad people. They didn't beat on nobody. They didn't cheat on nobody. They just grow apart. And it was 10 years. It was worth that. But they still are yet parents. They have children together. They've learned to live in other households, let some things go, grow apart. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about those that sit up and keep making the same decisions, keep choosing the same. It is a lot of people out here that got baby daddies. Most of y'all don't even know these niggas' middle names. I ain't lying. Some of y'all got babies out here by men that y'all only knew maybe for 2 weeks. I'm not lying. Some of y'all got babies out here by some other female nigga just for the simple fact that you wanted to be his baby mama too. You don't know nothing about his mama. You don't know nothing about his daddy. You don't know nothing about their family. You don't know nothing about no cousins. And the reason I say that because it's a lot of y'all that end up with these children that has these diseases, bipolar, mental illness, and you don't know where it came from because you don't know nothing about him. But yet made that same choice. And then when you shocked that he don't do whatever it is that he's supposed to do, we want to get up here and bash these men. And I'm talking to my African American sisters, and most of their baby daddies is black. And I'm going to get to you men in a minute too, but I'm going to start with self because I did it. But I stopped. And the reason I stopped is because I made that choice to lay with that man and to have the baby. Now, the first baby, I didn't know what type of father he was going to be. We both was young. We was out the house with 20. I didn't know. We had a baby. I made a decision to do one thing. He made a decision to do another. Now, at that time, I could have had enough sense and said, no, I ain't gonna have no more kids by you because you ain't taking care of this. But I ain't do that. I used the excuse that we was in a relationship, we was married, and all that good stuff. But even into that, he did not show what I thought he should have showed. And I still chose to have another baby by him. By not being on birth control. And of course, he wasn't using condoms. Of course, we had that marriage or whatever. But still, I still made that decision. When I start taking responsibility for the fucked up shit I did out here, my life got so much better. Because I wasn't walking around here talking about, well, if you did this, since you don't do my life. So no, since you ain't gonna do, that's fine. You're going to have your own burdens to bear. You're going to have your own karma to get to. But I'm going to make some better decisions with my body and my health because this is me. Why don't Why don't we wait till somebody prove what type of parents they are? Stop having these babies to keep these niggas. Stop having these babies to find somebody to love you. And that's a whole nother conversation. Because a lot of y'all out here having babies because y'all need somebody to love y'all. And y'all feel like if y'all have a baby, then all of a sudden y'all gonna be loved. No, that's not how that works. That's not the love that you're looking for. You're looking for companionship, intimacy. And ain't no baby gonna give you that. Also, stop having these kids, not even having them kids, because a lot of them ain't planning them. Y'all just out here having sex, unprotected, acting like y'all can't have kids. Bump that. I don't know how y'all out here sleeping with folks raw and so many diseases are running around here. Just because you might not die from it, that don't mean you want to sit up living with warts, AIDS, hepatitis, and all the new little strands of nastiness that's running out here. Why are y'all doing that to you? Why are you not taking better responsibility for yourself as a woman? You the one that got to carry the baby. But yet, you get pregnant by these people. You don't know their middle name. Half of y'all don't know them. And I'm not the ones. If this is not your shoe, please don't comment. Because it is some people that's out here that's single mothers that didn't choose this. They baby daddies died, husbands died, whatever the case may be. But everybody know one. Even too, if you're not the one watching this video, bitch, you got a friend. Hell, I got friends. When I was 17 and had my first baby, I was hot in the tail and was screwing. And since I didn't have the conversation that I should have had about intimacy that we usually don't, my mama just told me, you better not come in here with no babies. And that's all I knew. And I failed. Luckily, I have enough sense to kind of get into a deeper conversation because I'm not bogged down by, well, you ain't supposed to be having sex anyway. Well, we passed that. But nevertheless, I want my daughter to understand you are in control over only you and your body and what you do. If he ain't got no condoms, he ain't got no coochie. Like, and then we have these kids. We're not prepared to be parents. So we breeding these kids into this mess. And the children suffers. But kids bring on an extra stress that you ain't got time for. Yes, it's stressful when you went out and had a baby. And you got to figure out how you going to buy Pampers, where you going to get milk from, how you going to get them to the doctor, where you going to get clothes from. All that is stressful. But it's a choice that you can either have that stress with somebody that you already know, or you did the best of your ability to figure if this person is going to be there, because you still can't control that. Also, why don't y'all have conversations with these people? Do you want kids? Do you not want kids? And do not jump on here talking about, well, if he didn't want kids, he should have wore a condom, because you know you got some friends, or you know somebody that has some friends that's walking around here poking holes in these niggas' condoms. That bring me to you niggas too. Because a lot of y'all fellas too, because don't think I'm up here just on one side. A lot of y'all fellas need to quit getting with these females out of arrogance and busting them down and doing all that, and then they end up pregnant. You don't know that her whole entire family is batshit crazy. Now you got to deal with a whole nother different type of woman. Stalking you, keying up your car, coming to your job, cussing you out, ain't gonna let you see your baby, lying, talking about they gotta pay $450 for abortion that they ain't never gonna get. You know them. Take some responsibility too, because that's your penis and your livelihood. There's a lot of these, y'all done slept with these girls just because they fine. They booty was big. They was in the club clapping, and you done went home. She done swallowed your whole pelvis, and now you feel like you got to put everything into her, not realizing this heifer is crazy as hell. Can't read, can't cook, can't do a goddamn thing, but that's what you did. But don't want to take responsibility, but then want to be on there hollering about how she won't let me see the kids. Hell, you don't even know her middle goddamn name. I'm just saying. Some of these recycles that we see day and day is all about a personal choice that don't nobody want to take responsibility for. Don't nobody want to say, if I keep my legs closed and stop giving my coochie to these fuck niggas, then I won't end up with a raggedy baby daddy. How about that? And for those of us who done did it and got over it, that's why we can sit here and tell you, I'm not pressed about what that Negro ain't gonna do. Do I feel like he should be a better father? Yes. Do y'all feel like he do? But guess what? Also, I know you can't control what somebody is and ain't gonna do. Now I have to live with the consequences of how my son feel and dealing with those things. And I feel bad and I apologize for him. But the day I knew, matter of fact, after I had my last baby, my 6-year-old, I got my tubes tied, clipped and burnt. Because I knew I was done having children by him, but I also was honest with myself because I knew I wasn't done fucking with him. But I know I didn't want no more for kids. And since my story was I wasn't even supposed to have kids between my son and the babies that I lost because I had a little cancer issue, I wasn't even supposed to have no more kids. So we thought we was in clear. Obviously, that wasn't in God's plan. So I was going to take the necessary steps for me. I took responsibility. You need to take responsibility for your... shut the fuck up. Because we tired of seeing it. We tired of seeing how your baby daddy ain't shit. You chose him. And then what cracks me up is most of these females that's on here talking about how their baby daddy ain't shit. They got 4, 5 kids by the same raggedy nigga. Like you didn't get it the first time? Or the second time? But yet you want to put blame on him for your stress. For what you did. And for those of us that got out here, did what we had to do, yeah, we made mistakes. But a lot of them, we know our mistakes. We put our hat on, we apologize, we dig in the dirt, and guess what? We choose not to do the same stupid shit again. Some of y'all just don't get it. Hopefully maybe you didn't know that it was your decision. Because some people don't know. You can't control what you did, but you can control your further motion. And if you keep having kids and got multiple baby daddies and they all doing the same thing, don't keep blaming all men for the fucked up choices that your coochie make. That's what they make condoms for. And if you want to go out here and just, throw it in the air, that's on you. Because I'm not judging. Do your thing. Because it ain't like I was perfect. Because I sure did some things back in the day. But I wore condoms. I was on birth control. Because I ain't want no babies by anybody. I didn't want to try to figure out my cycle. Who was who. What. I didn't want to do that. I got in a relationship. I thought he was going to do whatever. And even into that, I can come up with so many excuses. But yet and still, I still made the choice to want to do the things that I did. And the day I took responsibility for my choices is the day things get better. Yes, I had to admit that I was wrong when I did what I did. I was wrong for all of it. And then you try to do better. Men and women, start taking accountability for your actions. Start loving yourself enough to just cut it off. And if people can't get with the program talking about, no, they ain't with that, then fuck them. Let them live that miserable life by themselves. And then when they end up with a fucked up, crazy ass baby mama, crazy ass baby, you're just like, see, make some better damn choices. I don't want to keep seeing on Facebook y'all bashing these men, and 90% of y'all have made these choices. Y'all knew that nigga wasn't shit. You knew he had 13 kids, but because his dick big and he got a little money, he licked you from your rooter to the tutor. Now you want to be Jody and have all his kids and cook him tacos. But then be on there every year when the baby talking about, I can't stand a nigga. I don't understand how he ain't took care of his kids. Bitch, he didn't take care of the other 12. And you knew that, and you still chose to have a baby by him. But yet want to jump the bandwagon, all of us come together and bash these men. If he wasn't into to the point when you decided to have sex with him unprotected or didn't use your birth control, that thing, don't do that. Everybody got other stories, but the bulk of this, you know what it is. I ain't got to explain it. You know what it is. Men too, stop having sex with these women unprotected because they fine. Learn if they can read. See if they got goals. Meet their family, because she might be the only sane motherfucker out of them. You don't want them. They got to be running around here trying to chase after your sons, begging to get your son, begging to be in your daughter's life, paying $3,000 in child support, going to jail there. You don't want to deal with that. Make better decisions. Take responsibility. And if people start doing that time and time, we won't have these problems. I promise you that. Well, I've taken up enough of y'all time. I hope somebody got something from this, because I did. And I'm a much better person for it. You will be too.